Hey, welcome to the Redmen TV. The Merseyside derby finishes Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Disappointment at Goodison, which is a fairly common saying, to be perfectly honest. Less so for us, more so for them. Weird game. Real edge to it because of how absolutely shambolic the organisation was outside the ground. We're walking away now. We got to the game in plenty of time and fans were being locked outside the ground. The police weren't being particularly helpful within the stewards. Look, never blame stewards are just beating people on casual wages, just trying to bolster their incomes or whatever, so never give stewards any shit. They're just normal people. Apparently it was a group of scallies tried to get in early doors, but the reaction to it was effectively to shut the turnstiles, which led to a bottlenecking outside, and nobody really got a grip on it from then on in. So we get into the ground, 8 minutes have been played by the time I finally got into the ground, having been there about 45 minutes before kick-off, which is stupid, which is really stupid when you think about it. It was mad. They shut the turnstile. When the game kicked off at 12:30, they shut the turnstile pretty much at that point, and everyone was forced to go and find another turnstile to go in for. It was a shambles, but it's hard to judge the first half because your mood is very much influenced by that kind of experience as you're going into the game, of course. But Liverpool were particularly good in the first half. It was I described it as a very noughties derby, very mid-2000s, where Liverpool are clearly the better team, but not by loads in terms of in terms of talent or whatever, in terms of where we're at. Everton had loads of intensity, they caused the issues, and when they get the crowd on side, of course, they can be a real threat as well. When we changed it at half time, I thought Liverpool were much better. We absolutely pasted them for the first 10-15 minutes of the second half. We really did, and that was the opportunity for Liverpool to really kick on. When the game gets towards that final 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and you really want to try and snatch it, the legs are gone at Liverpool's team. You're bringing Diogo Jota on, who's a pest. It's going to be great to have him back, of course, but he's not played. He's not had a pre-season. He's not played a game of football since the Nations League or whatever the hell that's called at the end of the season. So that was going to be difficult for him. But I thought he had an impact on the game, certainly. Diaz, I felt he probably should have been the one to come off. I'd have brought Jota on for him personally, hindsight being a wonderful thing, and kept Núñez on just for the chance that he might just get a toe on something. But they made the call, and obviously they're managing for 2 games a week now with a half-fit squad and a number of players still coming back to fitness. So I can kind of make my peace with it, but Liverpool had more than enough chances to win it, and that's where the disappointment comes from. Jordan Pickford, probably man of the match in the game. I think we can probably admit that, as much as we're loath to give him any credit. Some worldy saves from him, a couple of really good saves from Alisson as well to make sure we stayed in it, and of course a wonderful moment where Connor Cody, boyhood Red, nice guy, scored for Everton. There's his big moment to unify himself with the Blues, and it gets called off for offside. No idea what that was, how close that was, but I'm saying it was miles offside, and it was a wonderful VAR decision. It certainly felt that way in the ground. Draws are not good enough when you've had too many draws already. That's a draw that you should be able to take encouragement from on another day. But it's not another day. It's this season where we've not got enough points on the board, and so it's going to lead ultimately to frustration. Right, more from us over on redmenplus.com. Make sure you check it out, and other than that, have the best weekend you possibly can. Ta-ra.